I am so excited to be here. We do this retreat 2 times a year only. So if you got in, this is the last retreat of the year. So congratulations. I'm very excited to have all of you. Whew, let me catch my breath. All right. So I hope you all got all the directions and everything from Michelle. Thank you so much, Michelle, for going over everything. And let's see, give me a moment so that I can make sure I can see everybody. Perfect. Okay, so namaste, everybody. And as you know, Michelle did go over all the do's and don'ts. And if you do have any questions, if you get kicked off of Zoom, please do just come back on because you never know how technology works. And so if you need to take potty breaks, be sure to do so. For those of you who do not know me, I know we have a lot of new people. My name is Dipal Shah, and I am an empath. I help empaths over 40 years old become master healers as a medical intuitive and self-care expert. I also am the founder of Quantum Body Awakening Modality, and we have had over 200 students graduate with the certificate of becoming a medical intuitive. And you may have experienced my work in telesummits. You've seen me on news media, possibly podcasts and magazine articles. And I'm so happy to say that I do have a book coming out with 3 thought leaders from the movie The Secret. So I'm really, really excited about that. And it's coming up in the new year. So if you are on my newsletter, you will see when that comes out. You will definitely be informed. So I'm really excited about that opportunity. Today, joining me are some of my healers that work with Ananda for Life. And we also have some that have just graduated. So if you don't know, Ananda for Life is my company. What it means is divine bliss for life. And so if you look up dipalshah.com or anandaforlife.com, you will find my work. And so these healers have learned quantum body awakening modality level 1 and level 2. And they are now certified and very qualified to help you today. I'm going to highlight them right now for you so that you can see who's going to be working with you today. Okay, so I'm just gonna find all my healers. Give me just one moment to bring them all here. And healers, will you just say hello? Like just wave your hand as I bring all of you here. This is Lydia. And then we've got Zena. You guys met Michelle. Let me bring Michelle here. There we go. And then we have Kim. Let me find Kim. Here we go. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? Let's see. Kim. Who am I missing? Ah, Asha. There we go. All right. So these are all the healers you're going to see working with you. Dana DeAngelis is going to be joining us in just a little bit. But these are my wonderful, powerful healers who have just graduated, and they actually have their own unique abilities to tune into the body, tune into the energy field, your hara line. They have some amazing, amazing qualities and abilities that they bring to the forefront for you today. So you will see some of them working with you. And so please, if you do not want to be healed by anyone but me, please do make that request. But I encourage you to really embrace and be open to what's going to be happening today. Unless you're very sensitive, I've never really had anyone say no, but you never know. So I do want to put that out there that if you feel uncomfortable with having too many people working on you, we're not going to take it to heart that, if you just want one person, okay? So please let us know in advance. That's really important. All right. So while they're here, I just want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. All right. They will be assisting me in all the healings for you today. If you have never had a healing with more than one healer working with you, you're definitely in for a ride. Okay. You will have many of us working on you again, like I said, unless you choose otherwise. I will be choosing you based on whom I am guided to go to. Okay. You can raise your hand. You can, whenever you wish to have a healing, it's perfectly fine. You could keep your hand raised. Once we're done, just make sure you put it down if you have been healed. And so then we can move forward, okay? We cannot get to everyone, of course, individually. However, the benefit of being in a big group is that everyone receives a healing because we're going to be doing group processes as well as individual healings. And if you feel like, hey, this is something that I can use as well, then please be open to receiving, okay? And you will receive the healing. The reason, okay, so we do want you to stand up if you can during the healings. The reason we have you stand up when we work with you is because it's easier to work with your energy. It's easier to work with your prana, that flow, that life force energy, because there's a lot of blocked energy that we need to move through you. And when you're standing, it allows the body to be more liquid, okay, and allows that energy to move through you. Allow your body to move however you need to during the processes, okay? Don't hold back. This is not the place for you to hold back, okay? So let's start by clearing space. And what I want you to do is make sure that you have a piece of paper and pen or pencil handy. That is always wonderful because we're going to use it right after we finish clearing the space, okay? Please make sure you are on mute at all times. That is very, very crucial. We do not want to disrupt the energies that are coming through, okay? So give me just one moment. And healers, if you will just assist me in this as I speak, and let's go ahead and start. So give me one moment. And you can close your eyes. And I want you to imagine a beautiful sheet, a white sheet under your feet. It's a beautiful white and golden sheet. And I want you to make it as big as you want it. I want to call on all the beautiful beings of light, my guide team, your guide team, all the ascended masters, all the angels, your guardian angels, all the gurus and teachers, Krishna, Shiva, Ganesh, Christ, Buddha, Saint Francis, the Lemurian energies, Pleiadian energies, anyone who you are connected to, asking all of them to join us here. Asking them to guide us and heal all areas of our lives that we are seeking answers to as we reach for enlightenment within ourselves. Feel their presence as they all come forward. Feel their light as it shines upon you. asking your higher self, your true self, to connect, inviting your soul's divine plan, your DNA blueprint, your inner child, your past lives, your karma, all of it to come forward now. Feel the light as it shines up on you. Connecting you to the first spiritual chakra. Listen to your higher self. Connect. Become one. And now breathe. As we surround all of us in a beautiful bubble of light to keep us safe, allowing us to vibrate in your beautiful frequencies, allowing us to support each other, uplift each other, so that we may find healing, we may find the truth, we may find our soul and spirit and reconnect to who we truly are. Bathing us in your beautiful frequency. Feel this high vibrational frequency shining upon you, pouring through every cell of your body. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To all of your guides, to my guides, to all of you who have shown up here today, to all of you who are here in spirit, thank you for being here. Thank you for being the light today and onwards. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out. Beautiful. Notice how you feel. Thank you, ladies. You all could sit down and notice how you feel. Just open your eyes, come back into your body. Thank you. How's everyone doing so far? You could put it in the chat as to how you're feeling. We have about 60 of us here today. For those of you who joined us late, please, if you can get on video, we would love to see your beautiful face. This is the place where you will be seen, you will be heard, and I want you to feel safe in that. So please, if you can, we don't care how you look. We love you for who you are. This is your space. So please be on video if you can. Thank you, Adele. Thank you. Thank you. So as many of you who could get on video, please do so. I highly encourage you. It's easier to work with the energies when we can see you. Okay. It's really, really important. Okay. A lot of people are commenting. Melody says, received with gratitude and love. Cassandra, relaxed and safe. Yi Shin, hello, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. I feel a wave current on my both hands. Darshan says tingling all over with lots of energy. So I want to really help you immerse in this right now. So grab a paper and pen, and I'm going to do it with you, okay? So these are not exercises that you're going to be doing alone. These are exercises we all are doing, okay? And when you grab a paper and pen, what I want you to do on the top, okay, I want you to write your intention, like right at the top, okay, like right in the middle, okay, just like that. I want you to write your intention, whatever it is. What would you like to change today? What is it that you want to see shift in your life? And we're going to set a direct intention right now. It could be up to 3 intentions, and it's perfectly fine, but I want you to write them down. Really important. Got it, everybody? Just nod your heads. Wrote your intentions down. Make sure they're very clear, okay? Beautiful. Now, I want you to draw a stick figure in the middle of the paper, and that is you. Okay, just like that, and put your name on top. Okay. And you could put your first name. You don't have to put your last name. It's okay. Just put whatever comes to you, okay? We don't want to get too technical. All right, so I wrote my intentions down, I wrote my name down, and I made my little stick figure. Now, on that entire sheet, we're going to draw an infinity sign. I want you to start in the middle and draw a huge infinity sign, just like that. Look how beautiful that looks. Looks like I've got wings, huh? Check that out. So we got our intention, we've got our name, we've got us in a stick figure, and then we've got this beautiful infinity sign. So now we're gonna put our hands out, okay? We're gonna put our hands out like this. Put your hands up like this, and we're going to infuse your direct intention with healing. So feel the energy coming out of your hands. And if you don't, that's okay. Know and believe. That's the key today. Know and believe. Feel the energy coming out, and we're infusing this beautiful, infinite healing into your intentions. Whether you want to meet your twin flame, you want to have better relationships with your family, heal your body, have more abundance, be more awakened or conscious, whatever it is for you. So we're holding it out. Hold it for just a moment longer. Beautiful, beautiful. Now just look at your sheet of paper when you forget what your intentions are today. Okay. If you ever need to come back to it, you can do so. But those are your intentions for today. And notice how that feels right now. Like my chest just fell. Like I feel good. I feel like I'm taken care of. And I hope you do too. Okay. So we're going to start by starting the individual healings right now. And Michelle, if you could remind me of all the breaks we're supposed to take, because I will forget. I know it's at 11 a.m., which is in an hour, and 12:30. Once I get started with healings, it's a little tough to remember that we need a break. So please, Michelle, just remind me, and that way I can stop. Okay, so whoever would like a healing, please raise your hand. You could see the reactions button at the bottom to raise your hand. And I'm going to be keeping an eye on everyone here. Okay. Don't worry. I will be keeping an eye because the energies get pretty intense and they can move you in a certain way. A lot of times what I've seen is people verbally yelling or screaming to let the energy out, or even moving or shaking. And not to say that these intense energies will happen to you, but it's okay if it does, because it's stuff that you've been holding on to, and that's why you're here. You're here to clear it. Okay. So I will be keeping an eye on you. Don't worry. Even if we're working on someone else, I will still be watching everyone here. That's why I recommend video. Okay? Because it's really important. All right. So we have quite a few people who have raised their hands, and let me just stand up because it makes my life easier to maneuver. Those of you who are on the phone, I believe you guys could raise your hands too. So I just want to make sure that you guys are able to raise your hands as well. I believe it's *6 or *9, one of those two. Okay, I think it's *9. All right, so Tina, I see your hand raised. You can raise your hand via the reactions button as well, so you don't have to keep your hand up in the air. Okay. Dawn, let's start out with you, honey. I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself.
Cool. Can you hear me?
There's an echo.
Pardon? Well, see, my wife.
Oh, Dawn, there is a big echo, so you must be on 2 devices. So I had to mute you. If you're on 2 devices, please make sure you're only on 1. Okay, let me try unmuting you again. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay, Dawn. Oh, that's so much better, honey.
Oh, super.
All right, give me 1 second, okay? So tell us what's going on, Dawn.
Well, one of my main intentions is that 2 years ago, I woke up one morning, New Year's Eve, and my hearing in my left ear was good. By the time I went to bed at night, I lost almost all my hearing in the left ear. So really, it's still basically non-hearable. And what my intention is to clear up the ear-brain connection so I can hear again.
Is it, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how, what would you say? 10 being completely gone, or like a 5, half gone?
But 9.
Oh, wow.
and it's a little distorted. It's down to about maybe 10%, and it's distorted.
And it just happened overnight.
Basically during the day, yeah.
You
One
didn't do
day.
anything. There was nothing
No.
out of the ordinary.
No.
May have had a virus.
May have had a virus
Okay.
because this was the beginning of COVID. So,
Ah,
you don't really know.
right. Yeah. Okay. So, and you seem, are you very intuitive and empathic, very sensitive?
I am.
Yes, you are. All right. So the reason I say that, Dawn, is because I can see you do absorb a lot of the collective energies. It affects you, what other people feel. You're a very kind soul. You're very giving, but a lot of times in that you become a victim of other people's energies. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to have a few of my healers help you on this. Okay. And we're going to take about 5 to 10 minutes to work with you. Within that time, we're going to give you some next step recommendations that you can do. Okay. Whether it's affirmations, mantras, mudras, or any kind of healing technique that you can do to help with continuing your healing. Okay. After this.
Okay.
So as much as I'd like to promise that you're going to walk away with perfectly great ears right now.
Well, I hope so.
It can happen. But I really do want you to be open to receiving. Okay, Dawn. And all you need to do is, if you want to sit, that's fine. If you want to stand up, that would be better.
Which one's better?
Stand
Okay,
up.
I would say standing up, my dear.
Stand up. Okay.
Yes. Just like your wife is telling you, just do what she says.
Yeah, she said, well, see, the thing I'm surprised you mentioned I was empathic, because she tends to be very empathic, right?
She is.
Yeah, but I thought I was somewhat insulated from that, but I guess I'm not.
Well, she made you do it, didn't she? She made you come here today. All right. Can I have,
Well,
you know what? We're gonna start your healing with all the healers right now.
Okay.
Okay. So you get to be lucky. All right. So Lydia, Zena, Michelle, Kim, and Asha, I'm going to ask you for your assistance, and let's start the healing. We already cleared the space. Just check into where the body takes you at this time. Okay. See if it's really the ear that's affecting. And guys, you can unmute yourselves. I'm going to ask you guys to unmute just so that you can tell me where you are going, where you're guided to go. So as soon as you're guided, please let me know. Oh, go ahead, Lydia.
It's guiding me to the nervous system. There's some blockages, not letting the communication through.
Yeah. Okay. You can start there. Go ahead, Asha.
I'm getting his throat chakra, so the voice, similar to what Lydia says. I'm going to be working on the throat chakra area.
Yes. Go ahead, Michelle.
I was getting the third eye is a little blocked up, and it's not completely open. That's why he
Okay.
was feeling he didn't have it exactly like he thought he did.
Perfect. Kim?
I'm getting what in the female energy, be it his own female energy or the women in his life, what he doesn't want to hear, what he doesn't want to listen, what's upsetting when he hears it, and he doesn't want to hear it. So what is that concerning? It could be women in his life, it could be his mother, it could be, significant women, or it could be the part of him, the divine feminine, that is not being heard. So what upsetting things can he not hear?
And Dawn, just listen to what everybody's saying, because we're really tapping into the subconscious. Whether or not you relate to what these ladies are saying, We are tapping into the subconscious of what your body is telling us. Okay. So remember, we move through past lifetimes. We move through karma. We're moving through your inner womb, inner child, conceptual, and all the lifetimes you've ever taken. And so this energy comes through, these messages come through. And so just see if you resonate with any of them from this lifetime, okay?
Okay.
And,
Well, I can relate to the last lady who spoke.
okay, Kim, okay. And Zena.
I'm taking to the spine, C1.
Okay, perfect. You can start there, and I'll let you know when to start grounding his energies, ladies. Okay. So we bring it to an end. Dawn, I'm working on your heart space, okay? There's some energy stuck in your heart. Do you have any heart issues?
Yes.
Okay.
High
What's
blood
going on?
Yeah.
Valve.
There's a valve that's bad and high blood pressure.
On the left side?
Yeah. No,
The
actually,
valve?
I thought it was here, but it could have been, yeah, it's hard to tell. I think it could, yeah, okay.
All right. Can you just tap on that, the thymus for me, Dawn? Yeah, perfect. All right, this is gonna help open up the heart. So we get to work on your heart. If anyone else has high blood pressure or heart issues, palpitations, AFib, anything, please tap on your thymus right now. Right here. And if you want to stand up and receive this healing as well, you can do so. If you're also having hearing problems, we're working through the ear. Ari ani aki ashiki ni eltiki itiki ishiki anaki utiki itiki ara kutu oniki shiki yatiki itiki anaka oki yaka atiki ishiki a. Okay, you can stop tapping on your heart. Beautiful. Any headaches or brain issues that you realize you're having lately since the hearing loss?
Well, not headaches, but vertigo.
Vertigo. Okay. Yeah. So the eardrum and the hair cells are really just not in alignment. Okay. So I'm going to work directly in the ears while the ladies are working on the nervous system. Some of them are working in the spine. Others are working in other areas. So I'm just going to work right in the ears. Hush. And if you notice, I work through light language, toning, different things. So please note that these are your guides and my guides coming through to help you heal. And ladies, if you're getting any messages, healers, please be sure to bring those messages through his body into the chakras, into his hara line. Let's align. Dawn, is this your second marriage or is this your first marriage?
First marriage.
Okay. For some reason, there's another feminine energy coming through. I don't know if it's a mother energy, just someone that even as a child, you were just not like, it's like this. I see a kid going like this.
Grandma.
Maybe it was my grandmother.
Okay. And it could be very forceful, strong energy.
Mother, grandmother.
All right. And we're manipulating the hair cells. So anybody that has vertigo, accept these energies that are coming through. Just realigning the entire inside of the ear. Beautiful. How does that feel, Dawn? Do you feel anything at all?
There's kind of like a numbness or it's kind of a funny feeling in the left ear.
Okay. And it just started when we started the healing, yes?
Basically, yes.
Okay. Do you normally feel energy?
I can feel it, but
Okay.
sometimes it's a little hard for me to feel it, but in general, I can.
Okay. Beautiful. I want you to lift your heart up, and I want everyone to do this while the ladies are working on you. We're expanding that heart space, pumping the life force energy through the heart. Yes. Yeah. Ah. Let's get the circulation moving up to the brain, into the cranial nerves, into the ears. Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's ground his energies, ladies. Making sure his chakras are completely aligned. Okay, can I get one or two of you to share a message, please? And what the next steps would be. Kim, go ahead.
If he can, maybe allow himself to get very comfortable when people are coming at him with heavy stuff, maybe to start saying, I choose to hear what someone says through love and through my guides and not take it personally. And then the one other message is that the dizziness is coming from confusion. That's it's a combination of feeling confused. So just to kind of get in the moment and put your heart here when you start feeling kind of spinning out people, because I think as a man, you're feeling like you're supposed to fix everyone and take care of everyone. So if you can put your hand on your heart and allow your divine leaders, whoever they are, your whoever it is, your God, your Jesus, your Buddha, whoever it is, if you could just kind of turn it over to them by putting your hand on your heart and kind of letting it go and not feel like you're supposed to fix everyone. I feel like that this lovely man thinks he's supposed to fix everyone, and humans are not. Just remember you're human, and we just have to turn it over. That's it.
Thank you so much, Kim.
Many
Go ahead.
blessings.
Go ahead, Michelle.
I was getting a lot of fear, and besides his third eye being blocked, and his mantra should be, I am safe and protected. And just keep repeating that over and over. I am safe and protected.
I am safe.
and protected. I am safe and protected.
I am safe. I am protected.
I am safe and protected.
Very good. All right, beautiful. So Lydia, is this something that you is coming through very strong for him that you want to share?
Well, I got, again, what is it that you don't want to hear? Like, ask yourself, what do I not want to hear? That might give you a little bit of a clue what's happening, why it's the blocking the ear, but also be open to receiving. So maybe the affirmation, I am open to receiving.
Yes, beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, Dawn, how do you feel right now?
Actually, I feel good. I could feel the energy come through, and like everyone was working on the heart, you could just kind of feel something in here. And then I felt a little bit of motion up, but then lost it when it came up in here.
Very good.
But I thank you, ladies. That was really nice.
Thank you so much, Dawn.
Oh,
Thank you
thank
for
you.
being here. Thanks to your wife, right?
Oh, right.
Yes.
Oh, see, that's my wife.
All right. Thank you. All right. So let's see who would like to go next. Yi Shin. Let's unmute you, honey. Hi. Can you hear?
Yes.
Yes. Wonderful. How can we help you?
I just want to be more happy and to control my weight and the stress. Yeah.
Stress?
Yes. For the past 1 year, very stressful with the work. And I feel like when I say something, I can understand what I'm saying, but I feel like people don't understand what I'm telling. Sometimes I question myself whether something wrong with me or something wrong with people's understanding. And recently I have a back pain and like the here also and my neck.
Are you on your feet all the time?
Sorry?
Are you on your feet a lot?
Yes. Daytime I don't feel like eating much, but nighttime I started to feel like I want to eat a lot of things. More craving at the nighttime.
So what's happening is your hunger center in your brain is confused with the day and night. It's kind of switched. Okay. So we want to do a reset in the brain for hunger. It's important for you not to eat at night because we sleep at night, and then where does that food go, right? We're not active at night. So we want to switch that around for sure. We're going to help you alleviate your back pain. What is it your pain at right now? From a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst.
2.
Okay, so it's not too bad. But when it gets painful, how bad is it?
It's also 2 or 3, but
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, if I sitting like 5 minutes, I feel the pain a bit, so I have to stand up.
So even sitting, you feel the pain.
Standing,
Does
I
it go
don't feel.
down? Does it go down your leg?
Yeah, now go down to my leg. Yes.
Yeah, seems like sciatica. Do you have sciatica?
I don't know why sciatica.
Yeah, it's a nerve that gets pinched in the leg and it goes from the top, like almost in the buttocks, all the way down. And it's like the shooting pain that goes down the leg.
Don't have. I don't have.
Okay. All right. So neck pain, is it there all the time?
Not all the time. Just
Okay.
recently.
Okay. And heel pain, is that there all the time?
Not all the time.
Okay. And the
And
weight.
I want to,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I want to gain more confidence.
Mhm. Are you looking for a different career? Something with careers coming up.
No. Maybe yes.
Okay, well, just look forward to it. Be open to it. It's coming through strong. Okay. So when we work on you today, things will shift for you guys. It could be your purpose being seen. It could be new people, opportunities, places, like just different things coming up for you. And it might be a way of the divine and the universe just knocking on your doors saying it's time to say yes. You know, you've said no too long, because a lot of times what we do is we shove things aside saying we'll do it later, we'll do it later. And it then gets suppressed within our body and it'll continue to trigger, but the triggers will become more emotional rather than things that are coming up saying, hey, you need to make a change. Okay. So Yi, I'm gonna choose a few healers to work with you. Okay. I'm gonna have Lydia, Kim, and Asha. Okay, Michelle and Zena, you could take a break and just center yourselves. And so you guys are good to go, right? Lydia, Kim, and Asha, you're good? Okay, all right. So Yi, do you feel energy? Are you do you easily feel it when somebody's working on you, or is this the first time you're having a healing session?
I received before.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, even just now when I put my hand like this, I feel hot here.
Okay, perfect. So your hands are already activated. All right. So if your body starts to heat up, it's perfectly fine. It's normal. Okay. But let me know if it becomes a problem. Okay, guys, you could put it in the chat. We are keeping an eye on the chat. Michelle's Asha is keeping an eye on the chat. And so she is going to let me know if there is anything that I really need to attend to. Okay. All right, Yi, we're gonna start. Kim, Lydia, let me know where you are starting. And Asha, let me know where you're starting.
I'm going to start people at the root chakra, and also I just feel guided to go to the lower back with the lumbar. I do feel a lot of pressure there. I also feel that Kim needs more grounding and a sense of more stability and confidence. So that area is where I'm guided to focus on.
Okay, great. Kim and Lydia, where are you starting at?
I am going to the third chakra. I feel there's a lot of fear and uncertainty. She's not stepping into her power, and this is why there's lack of confidence. And she doesn't feel fulfilled in her life, and they're the cravings. She's craving, she doesn't know what she needs. But it's not food, it's satisfaction, it's life, it's joy, it's confidence.
Okay, I'm working on the Hara line, the identification point, and the soul seat. The Hara line is disrupted as well as shrouded. Kim, where are you working?
There's a past life presenting where there was a slavery and there was like a collar on the neck that is asking to be removed, that I'm removing and getting all the slave chains and the slave mentality out of there for her, because it's what's that word? It's suppressing. It's like, yeah, I'm getting that out of there.
Okay, great. You've been very quiet for very long in your life. So even as a child, people never heard you. And you're basically screaming on the inside. There's a part of you that needs to be unleashed. Okay? So if any of you are feeling what she is feeling and bringing to us today, please be open to receive this healing, okay? And I know a lot of you are feeling this because we do have people who think they are introverts, who don't want to speak up. They don't want to share their views. You've been shut down for too long, especially as a child. And if that resonates with you, please receive this healing to the fullest. Aki ani ari ati ashia niki itikia niki otikia. Oriki itikia anaka otikia shuko. Kuan Yin is coming through for you. Do you work with Kuan Yin, Yi?
From young on, yes. I always pray the Kuan Yin.
Okay. Ari ani ashi ani kiti aniki o kiti. And all the weight that you think you need to carry, all the pain, all the anger, all that repressed anger. You don't seem like an angry person, but you are angry, girl. You're angry and you're holding it right on the two sides of your navel. And what I want you to do is put your hand right there on the two sides of your navel, and I want you to yank it out. And if you need to yell, scream, tone, hum, whatever you need to do, you do it. You got me? I'll do it with you, okay? Right? Let's do this together. Again. Put all your power into it. Little harder. Move it out. Let it go. Out through the mouth. I want to hear you. Through the throat. There's an energy coming up through your belly and up. Michelle and Zena, can you help me help her? Go to the navel and help me push this energy up and out through her back. All right, so open your mouth, Yi. And I just want you to go, ah.
Ah,
Thank you. Come on, keep going.
ah, 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 ah.
You got it. Keep going, Yi. Come on. It's up. Yes, you got it. Bend forward and let it out through your mouth. There you go. It's kind of very dark. It's a very dark energy. Kim, can you help me get this out too?
Yeah, I'm clearing curses while you're talking. I'm doing it while you're
Yep.
talking.
Perfect. Zena, are you okay there?
Yeah.
Okay, can you work on her back throat chakra in the neck, the spine area, in the cervical spine? There's that portal in the C7 that's feeling stuck. Okay, can you work there? All right, Yi. You know when you push out a baby? When women push out a baby, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna scream like we're pushing out a baby. All right, girl? All right, ready? Okay, honey, you're good. All right, grounding your energy, really working with that first, rooting you down, but I really need you to push this energy from your belly, from the navel. Okay, that's where it's stuck. And then all this dark stuff is coming out. Okay, let's go ahead. One more time, Yi. This is your healing. This is your moment to heal what you've been holding on to for lifetimes. Move it out. Here we go. Go ahead. I want you to make that same sound, Yi. Out, not breathing, out sound. Ah. Yes. Yes. Use your throat, use your voice. Come on. Ah. Yes. You got it. Yes. You're good. You're good. Breathe.
Ah, 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 ah.
Okay, beautiful. Tell me how you're feeling right now. Tell me what's coming up for you, Yi.
Um, Actually, I'm a person quite shy sometimes, so I normally don't do things like this. I don't know why. So you go and I just do like that. And the beginning, when I stand, I feel here is like something like vibration. I from here, these two hands. Other part I don't feel that much, but this two is like current. My two hand. Then when you start ask me to push, I don't know why I just follow a push. That time I feel hot, and now I feel cool.
Good. So what's happening is you're using your sacral energy, you're rebirthing. What's happening is that that energy in your sacrum has been dead. It's dormant. I'm not going to say dead. Okay? It's dormant. So it's very quiet. Right? So your relationship with other people is not as you want it to be. It's not as fluid as you want it to be.
I
Okay?
always try first. I don't like to see people, and I'm staying alone all the time. Even I go, I can't stay too long at home. Like 1 or 2 days, I have to escape. I have to go out.
Yeah.
I like to stay alone. I like to meet people, but there are times for me to be alone. I'm always like that. So
Yeah.
when I go to some occasion, people like to talk to me. I always avoid. I don't know why. I can't. I like to avoid, and I.
Yeah, there's a fear there with people, and that sacral energy was dormant. What I want you to do is I really want you to, when you get the replay in the next 2 days or so, the replay will be available for 72 hours. And then if you wanted to purchase it, you guys could. But what's going to happen, I really need you to use your voice. It's the only way it's going to open up, and you need to work on that. Okay, so people can hear you. People will see you. People will listen to you. They won't misunderstand you. What's happening is that there's so many bottled up emotions, and I can tell that it's all stuck right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel some.
Yeah. So it's all stuck right here, and you need to work on this. It's going to take a couple of times, but maybe in your own space, you're able to let it out. Okay. We had a lot of healers assisting you, but you were just resisting. Okay. Could I get one person to give her some input, please, and how to move forward? Kim, go ahead.
I just have one message for her. I think she needs to remember that she can speak 2 languages. So she's very intelligent, and it's something that other people can't do. Like I would love to be able to speak a second language. So if she can remember, what's her name?
Yishin.
Shin?
Yishin.
Ishin. So if you can remember that you are super intelligent, and just because sometimes people can't understand because you do speak 2 languages, just please internalize how super intelligent you are, and be patient with people when they can't always understand, because they're not as smart as you on many levels. You're a very, very intelligent, masterful woman. So I just need you to take that in and remind yourself and write that down somewhere. You can speak 2 languages. You're super intelligent, and be easy on yourself, and be patient with people who can't understand you, because they're just not as smart as you.
Thank you. Okay. Lydia, did you have something you wanted to share?
Yes, along the same lines, again, with the 3rd chakra, she needs to step into her power. And so maybe visualize the color yellow, okay? And visualize your 3rd chakra flowing in the right direction, to the right. And the affirmation is, I am powerful. I am powerful. I am the creative force in my life. So just visualize, picture your chakra being aligned, color yellow, and say, I am powerful. I am the creative force in my life.
you.
And we clear a lot of fear out of there. So hopefully after today, you'll feel more confident and have more courage to go for what you want after what you want.
Does that
Yeah,
help
maybe-
you, Yi? Does that help you?
I know it's the chakra.
Which chakra did you say,
The
Lydia?
third, in your stomach area, the third
Yeah.
chakra. That's your power center.
Can we just make sure to ground everyone? Let's go ahead and ground everyone's energies. Sometimes they can be pretty strong. I want to know how many of you are feeling what's already happening. I just want to get a, yeah, Silvana, I know you do, Cassandra does. I know a couple of you, Liza, let's see,
Or Lori,
Lori does. Okay, who else? I know a couple of you are feeling it, so that's good. Please put it in the chat what you're feeling, if there's anything that we need to know. All right, so for those of you who just joined, I know there's people going in and out. Please be on video if you can. We want to see you. We want to love you. We want you to really partake and be seen. This is your space to be seen. So please, 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 if you could get on video, I highly encourage you. Really important, especially if you want a healing, okay? So if you're on the phone and you're going somewhere, that's perfectly fine. I think it's *9 to raise your hand or *6, okay? So just try one of those to raise your hand if you want a healing. All right, beautiful. So give me one moment. Let's go back to, I'm gonna mute you, and can you put your hand down, Yi? You could just go to the reactions and put your hand down so we know that we have done a healing for you. Hi, I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Hello, my dear. I love the fact that we have so much male energy in this retreat and female energy. It's just beautiful. So thank you for being here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, are you enjoying so far?
I am. Thank you.
Good. Glad to have you here. How could we help you?
I have a chronic prostate pain disorder that has acquired lots of dietary triggers. I have an extremely restrictive diet. I can barely eat. And I desperately need a little bit of caffeine boost for energy to kind of charge my intellectual life of the mind. And I just need more nutrition. I think that's the sum of it.
What do you do for a living, Kai?
I just retired from working as a librarian for many years.
Okay. Explains all the books in the back.
Yes, perhaps.
Books to read.
Indeed.
All right. So I got a question about the prostate pain.
Yes.
Anybody in your family genetically that ever had prostate cancer or anything going on with their prostate?
No, not at all.
And do you know if anybody had bladder issues?
My mother had a prolapsed bladder as a result of a hysterectomy in midlife.
Yeah, but this feels like IC, like interstitial cystitis. Have you been tested for that? Did they
I haven't been. I have seen a urologist who is very knowledgeable in chronic pelvic pain disorders, but there's not a specific issue related to
because
interstitial cystitis.
okay, am I the only one freezing?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay, if Michelle, just to let you know, I don't know what's going on with the internet, but you will take over if I get booted out, okay? You are the co-host, so then I'll just hop back on. But Kai, like I'm really getting inflammation.
Well, you know what happened initially in 1991, I had a urologic procedure and that left me with the chronic pain, and I had been able to manage that for many years, but I guess I suspect that there may, one physician suspects leaky gut intestinal permeability. And so there may be inflammatory response, immune response to materials getting into the bloodstream that shouldn't. I don't know if that's true or not. That's hypothetical.
What, are you having any digestive issues?
Some, yes.
Okay, can you specify just a little bit if you don't care to share?
Sure. I have apparently small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. And as a result of this pain disorder, I became chronically constipated, and it could be because the pain is interacting, you know, with the nervous system and the gut to, you know, slow things down.
Okay. All right, Kim?
I have a question.
Yes.
When this all started, and this could be past life, was there a person that you were involved in that got really mad at you? Was there any kind of feuding going on? Can you think back to if there was any anger being thrown between you and a person or a group?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, well, it could be past life. No worries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick a few of you to help Kai and Zena. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Michelle and Asha. Okay, get the three of you to start with helping him. Let me know where you guys are gonna be so that I know where you are. Yes, Michelle. I think you're just unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yes, I did. I'm I'm seeing that he's his root and sacral chakra are out, and that he also has some issues with his adrenal glands.
Yeah. Okay. So where are you going to work on? You're going to work on all those
Yes,
two
the,
areas?
yes, the lower area. Yes.
Okay. All right. And Asha, did I ask you? Yeah.
Yes, I'm also picking up heavily on the root chakra and the prostate in that area, but I'm also getting like anxiousness and nervousness. So I am guided to work with the solar plexus as
Okay.
well.
Perfect. And Zena.
The first chakra, I got the urinary system, the bladder, there's an infection. And I just don't know, I got a message that there was a trauma 5 years ago. Can you resonate with that? Did something happen 5 years ago?
I don't, not that I can think of. You know, the irony of this situation is that in 2015, I went through sort of a transformation in my outlook, and I turned 60, and I felt for the first time that I was happy and content in my life. And so that became, you know, that was the prelude. And I've been able to, you know, maintain a positive spirit throughout this trial. So
Good. All right. So we're going to start working. What I picked up on is trauma during the process, during the procedure, where you picked up on the people who were working on you and doing the surgery. You picked up on some of their karma or karma. Okay. So I'm going to clear that and cut cords. Okay. If anyone else here resonates with a lower sacral energy, urinary, bladder, anything like that, and if you've had a hysterectomy, women, or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and work on you as well. Okay. So if you want to stand up, you're more than welcome to help you receive. Okay. Silvana, Cassandra, Susan. All right. I think is Maud standing up? I can't tell. Yeah, I see a lot of you. Adele, Dawn. Yep. Linda. Okay. Agnes. Okay. See, this is why it's so important that I can see you, so that I can help you and know that you need this healing. All right, so we're going to get started. Okay, Tammy. And you guys could put it in the chat if I missed your name. It's perfectly fine. All right, right through the lower Kai, right below, like not even maybe an inch below your navel, there's a congestion there. So that's where I see this trauma stuck. And maybe you'll feel a tug or a pull. Okay, so if any of you feel this tugging and pulling, it's me working on you and some of the healers that are working on you that may also be affecting you and the sensations that you're feeling. Whew. Your belly might be going in and out. That's perfectly fine. Urikini aniki ushiki atiki iyasha. Kai, do you have any pain there right now? And if so, what level is it at? From a scale of 1 to 10.
My prostate pain is probably around 5.
Okay. All the time, right?
It fluctuates with what I eat, so it can
Okay.
be between 4 and 6 typically. Yes, it's almost constant.
The heaviness, let's let that go. The tightness. Moving through the DNA, moving through all the cells, the conscious and the subconscious, through the entire prostate, healing all the weakness, all the cells that have become weak or damaged, or feel damaged, where they've taken on others' karma, where they've forgotten who they really truly are, where there's anger. Let's clear that now. Let us know if you feel the pain coming down. Put your hand on your sacrum, like right below your belly button. I just want you to put your hand there. Feel your masculine power. That power that was taken away. The power that you gave away. It's like a huge block. It almost feels like a brick there. Asha, can you help me break this down? Zena, how are you doing?
Okay.
Good. It's loosening up. Okay, I want you to imagine a quartz crystal just sucking up all the pain, taking it away. See this quartz crystal right on top of your entire sacrum, on the front and the back. Michelle, what are you finding?
There's quite a lot, excuse me, there's quite a lot of blockage, and I've been pulling that out. And I can feel some of the ladies in the room that are having the same issue. So
Yep.
I'm trying to pull out their blockages as well. There's a lot of stress, strife, anguish, pain, abuse, and feeling that it's blocking things.
Hey, Kim, can you work on Anna? I pinned her here. There's something coming through for her. Ooh, ooh. Down her back.
Okay.
Lydia, can you help Kim?
Right chakra.
Kai, do you get any pain on the left side of your abdomen area?
I have not in the abdomen, but I've had kidney stone on the left side.
That's what I'm getting then. Okay. All right, I'm going to work through your entire urinary system, okay? Let us know if the pain starts to go down though. We need to really strengthen this. You seem to organize all your energies here, all your thoughts, feelings, emotions, limiting beliefs. And we're just releasing them. Yeah, kidney stones are not fun. I've had 7 of them at one time. Not fun.
Mm.
Okay, so we're strengthening the kidneys, bringing in hydration and absorption within your body. Allowing your body to absorb the nutrients, the minerals, bringing the water element through your body. Ah, shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and align Kai and align Anna and everyone else. Let's ground their energy. Beautiful. Zena, any messages for Kai?
I got be happy. He's missing joy and delight in his life. So the affirmation that I suggest is I find joy in everything. If you can just say that.
Beautiful. Asha?
During the healing, I worked on a few of the chakras, but I got pulled into the digestive area, and I felt the need to let you know that the gut and brain connection. That's why you feel mental fogginess at times, and you need that extra energy to perk up. I'm guided to let you know that you need to do more holistic things, which I believe that you're doing. So bone broth, ginger, turmeric, just very healing and soothing to the gut. And also connect with nature, the sunlight, absorb and soak up the sun. The bright, shining yellow energy is very soothing and healing to you.
Yes.
Michelle?
Excuse me, magnesium kept popping up for quite a few people as well. So you might want to check into that. Drinking more water, most definitely. And for getting rid of the trauma, I am releasing this trauma.
Very good. Anyone have a message for, I had Lydia and Kim work on Anna. Can you just tell me what you got for her? Go ahead, Kim.
Immediately her throat chakra came up. I just pulled stuff off her throat chakra. So you know, she could say I am safe to speak. I choose to speak with love. Maybe that would be something she'd want to write down and say daily. I choose to speak with love. I am heard with love. People hear what I say with love. People respect what I say with love.
Great. Lydia? You're muted.
It was the root chakra. There was a lot of fear stuck. And so I get the feeling that she feels very unsafe. She's not grounded. So just affirm, I am safe. I am safe. And things always work out for me.
Anna, did you have and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but did you have a miscarriage?
Hi, Deepa. Thank you for everything. Yes, actually, I was working in this moment in my womb area because my 3 babies was premature. They were premature, and I feel kind of guilty.
Yeah.
I feel guilty because yesterday I received an information about my last baby. He got his genes is abnormal, so I am kind of scared because that we were working with him since he was born with 27 weeks. He spent 4 months in NICU. He was not supposed not talking and walking, and now because all the work we've been doing with him, he's talking and walking with difficulty. But I keep feeling this sensation what I did wrong. I did everything for my baby to be safe. So that's why I'm working right now.
Anna,
Yes.
hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Your babies chose you. They chose you specifically because they knew you'd be the people that could, because they know you're a master, because they know you'd be the person that could help them. I think that as a mother, call on Mother Mary. Your children chose you. You're the perfect. Do you understand that you're perfect for them? And they are so great. They're so grateful for you every day. Can you feel that?
Yes, I feel it.
So you just tell yourself every day, these children chose me, and that Mother Mary and my guides and the archangels will stand with us and they will help us get through this. And we are masterful, and this is divine, and we chose this for whatever reason, because only masters choose something that hard. But this has nothing to do with your fault. Please take that out of if there's one thing you can remember, this is not your fault, and they chose you, and you're perfect for your babies. You're perfect. You're the perfect mama. You're the perfect mama.
Thank you so much.
You're so perfect. Every day, remind yourself how perfect you are. What a blessing you are to those children. Mother Teresa, I just felt Mother Teresa coming very strong. Call Mother Teresa. She wants to be with you. You're glowing. You carry the mother imprint. You carry the divine feminine, and you can handle this. Only a master would take this on, and you can do it. So call on your Mother Mary, call on your Mother Teresa every moment of the day, just moment by moment. Don't even wait for a minute. Call them moment by moment and let them help you, and stop believing that it's all your responsibility. Let the higher-ups up take on this responsibility for you and try to relax a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you
so much.
All right, beautiful. And we are ready for a break right now. I know we've gone a little bit over. So what we're going to do is take that 10-minute break. So we will convene back at 11:20. Grab yourself some water, maybe even a small snack, maybe some fruit or something. Please stay light on your feet so that the energy that we are providing for you today and the way you're releasing, it's a lot easier, it's a lot more flowing. And so when you're less dense, and the food makes you feel heavy and dense, so we don't want that. So make sure that even when you do lunch, make sure it's very light, okay? Maybe a little bit of soup and crackers or something. very light. Okay, that's what I recommend for all of you today. We will convene in the next 10 minutes. Okay, so we'll see you back at 11:20. How you're doing, how you're feeling, how you are loving the energies that are coming today to the forefront, to be cleared, to be healed. Tell me what's going on, and I want to hear from you. So just put it in the chat, okay? And if there is anyone on the phone lines that would also like to share, you can press *6. I believe that will unmute you. Let's see. All right. And if you are on the computer or iPad or phone, if you want to please show us your beautiful, beautiful face, that would be great. It's easier for the healings that way, and it's easier for us to work with you. All right. Yeah, Camille.
Dipal, Camille is stating that
Yeah.
she was very emotional during the healing. Not sure why.
Yeah, so emotions are going to come up. Okay, if you find yourself becoming very emotional, it's okay. It's stuff that has been suppressed for a very long time that's coming to the surface. And we need to allow that energy to flow. We need to let it come out of us because we've repressed it for so long. And sometimes if you dive in and tune into your own body, you can ask your body, where is it coming from? What am I holding on to? Okay. And that's what I teach you how to do, is talk to your body, figure out what the root cause of your ailment, concern, dis-ease is. The more we talk to our body, we're going to find that the answers are right there within us, right? You always hear that, people saying the answers are within us, the answers are within us. Well, lately, you know what I'm finding is that, okay, not only are we in Mercury retrograde, number one, so it's so good that you guys are here, right? So that's one thing that, of course, is going to make you a little more emotional, because as an empath and an intuitive, you are going to see that during this time when the planets change, your body changes, your hormone changes, everything inside of you changes, and you do become a little more emotional than usual. And so just tune into that, right? Just tune in. But we do need to slow down. There are a lot of things showing up for you right now that we need to slow down. And I wanted to share something with you. So I was trying to look for it, but I don't know if I could find it. So we've been on this journey, and we're trying to pick up the pace as fast as we can. We're trying to run with it. We've got, we're trying to keep up, basically. And what's happening is it's running us down. It's running our energies down. Okay. Life is going to unfold as it will, and the universe will wait patiently as we make our way into the unknown. Our lives are guided by natural rhythms that are particular to each of us and cannot be altered by force of will alone. Life itself is a journey made up of processes and events that manifest before us, only to be swept away when time marches on. Whether we envision ourselves creating a career, building a family, or developing the self, we instinctively know when the time has come for us to realize our dreams. Because all this is involved, comes together harmoniously, and when we can trust in the universe, we're also trusting in ourselves. When the time is right, the passage of destiny cannot be blocked. Yet, as desperate as we are to touch these beautiful futures we have imagined and dreamed of and desire and want, we cannot grow if we are not fully present in the evolutionary experience. The present can be challenging, it's uncomfortable, it's tedious, but life unfolds as it will, and the universe will wait patiently as we make our way to the unknown and into the known. We're headed in the right direction. Yeah, there are signs showing up for each and every one of you to slow down. And so I want you to take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out. Close your eyes for just a moment. There's no reason to rush through life to reach success, because there's no such thing. The paths that we have chosen, the paths that we're moving through, is what we want to ignite for you right now. It's a journey, a path, a direction of movement forward. Feel clarity in your path right now. Feel the clarity in your lives. Feel that connection to your truth and your design, your path's design, your goals, your milestones, your lessons. Appreciating all, being in the patience, and also being focused, fulfilled, and joyous. Take a nice deep breath in again and out. Ooh, beautiful. All right. So I see a lot of you have put some comments here. I usually do not feel energy, says Alexandra, but I have been feeling energy in my hands. Very good. Linda says energy was very helpful coming in from the bladder, urinary healing. Wonderful. Molly says feeling a lot of energy, feeling lighter at some points, then a little drained at other times. We feel drained because what happens is when we release energy that has been stuck there for so long, it can become exhausting because our body has been holding on to that to keep us in fight or flight mode. And so when we clear it, it's almost like the body's like it's shut down. But what's going to happen over the next few hours and days and weeks, it's going to rebalance and recalibrate itself. Okay? So I want you to be patient with it. We don't want to bring what we let go already. And we're still working on releasing more. So who's ready to release more? Please put release more in the comments. And I know those who are writing in and who are most active, I know Michelle told you there's a lot of gifts coming your way. So the more interactive you are, the better. And I want real action, not just, it has to be real action, words, like the more the better. Okay. The more you could be descriptive, the better. All right, good. So let's go ahead and pick someone who needs a healing today. Sarah, I see your hand is up. Is it possible to come on video? I don't know if you are on the phone. Hey, Sarah.
No, I'm here. I'm just not presentable for. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, my camera's been on for
There we
days.
go.
Tape's gonna come
Beautiful.
over it.
Hi, Sarah.
I got up extra early for this. It's very early for me. I am not presentable yet, but hi.
How are you?
Oh, very stressed lately. There's a situation, but it seems like they're always. I'm a light worker. I'm doing my best. Um, Working actually really, really hard. I had another couple of encounters yesterday where somebody said, "Thank you so much for telling me that." It was something about her children. Um, but I'm really trying to focus on doing sound healing and doing it in a coherent way where I get paid, because I'm constantly helping, but I don't get paid for it. But the thing is that I've had two situations recently, and one of them is still ongoing, where somebody who rented the cottage in my backyard, when they left it filthy and we charged them for it, they're threatening to sue. It's really awful. And I'm feeling like until I let go completely of the anxiety, I'm on meds for anxiety, that it's not going to go away. My job is to learn to be just neutral, just fine about it, and just let it unfold, because usually I want to jump in and take action, and the principal person, I'm standing back and not talking, which is very unusual for me, and trying to make a case and be the lawyer and let someone else do it. So I'm working with my anxiety, and I have digestive stuff. I have since I was hit by a car almost 20 years ago, but then I was told it was my husband at the time that it was really about, not the meds from the inflammation. So I think that's it. I do my work. I meditate every day. I drink really fabulous water. I eat right. But I just carry a low level anxiety a lot of the time that can be debilitating. And I think that's why my digestion's off. I also have no sense of smell. That's also from a car accident, and I'd love to heal it. So just wondering, if I were to be scanned, um, what would turn up that's preventing me from doing my light work in the world, to really spreading my sound healing, and to not have people come and get me after I've tried to help them. That's just been a theme, and it's been heart-wrenching.
Okay. So there's an energy within the third field of your energy field that I can sense, that there's a block there, and there's actual a power block and a money block. Okay, within the root and the crown, they're not aligned. There's a money block coming from your ancestors, and there's also whatever you've seen with your parents when they've been giving, and then when it came to receiving, I don't know if it was equal. And for a lot of people, it's not equal. And money has such a sensitivity to it. It's such a sensitive energy that around it, there's a lot of limiting beliefs of how to accept it, when to accept it, who to accept it from. There's a lot of karmic debt and liability and these patterns that you've played in multiple lifetimes that I can see, where these people that you work with, it's almost like you feel like you owe them something, so you don't take money from them.
It's also usually very informal. Like a rabbi friend called me for help. He was very upset, and I spent 45 minutes with him, and he felt much better. But, it's just like, if
That's a
people
lot of time. And it's time to set boundaries and say, hey, you know what, why don't we set up a session, right? People are going to call you. My whole family used to do that. I have worked on every single family member. I used to charge $25 for an hour when I first started, because I didn't realize my worth. I didn't realize my work, the time I've invested, the money I've invested in my healings and learnings and everything. Like, I felt like I should give just because I have everything in my life. And a lot of us feel that way because we're so grateful for the things we have. doesn't mean that we shut off the money aspect of it. And
It's also a problem with being clergy.
yeah,
People really do feel like clergy are there to be called upon, and I understand that, but I'm not with any larger organization that's giving me a salary.
exactly. So we have to get you out of that mindset. Okay. So we're gonna do the healing, and I'm gonna have oh, where did I've got one more healer missing. Let me check. Hold on one second.
I'm going to mute my screen for a second.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to have Michelle and Lydia work on Sarah right now. Okay.
I don't know if it makes a difference in the vibration, but I pronounce my name Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. Okay, beautiful. So I said, who did I say? Michelle and Lydia. Okay, yeah, can we go ahead and help her? All right, and let me unmute you, Michelle. And Lydia, unmute yourself and tell me where you're going to start.
You want me to start first?
Yes, please.
I'm going to work in the solar plexus because she's struggling with releasing control and delegating, and also her heart for all the trauma that she's been open to allowing people to inflict on her, so she can release things.
Perfect.
And
Lydia.
for me, the sacral chakra, it's coming up. Her creative energy is blocked as it relates to making money and creating what she wants in her life. In this case, have a career and lucrative career and make money. And so I need to clear this block. It feels very heavy.
Okay. And I'm going to clear the patterns of people using her after she helps them. So let's go ahead and start clearing. And anyone else who feels betrayed, especially after you've helped somebody, sometimes that betrayal is very deep in the heart space and it hurts. And so that pain carries on through the bloodstream, creating that anxiety within our belly, within the digestive tract, throwing the digestive tract out of whack. So let's go ahead and heal that. And I'm watching each and every one of you who's standing. If you need this healing, be open to receiving it. Okay, Tina, Anna, Zoom user, Joanne, Elizabeth. Darshan, Susan, Christine, Dawn, Okay, Sarah, let us know if you feel that energy. You're on mute, so just be sure to unmute yourself. Let us know what you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm evaluating. Um, mm,
Really, that nervous system is locked up. Okay.
know.
So it's time to unlock it. Let's reset it. And I want you to say reset.
Reset.
Very,
Reset that nervous system.
yes. I want everyone to say reset. Yeah.
I can say heal. I can say thank you for the blessings. I can say thank you, angels, for helping me at this moment through these beautiful healers. May whatever healing I receive spread to everyone on this call and everyone that we love and everyone in the world. I also just got an intense ringing in my ear, and I know
Yep.
this is the time of day when my angels are around me.
All right, your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system are confused. So we're just rewiring that. And I'm just going to remove all the cords and past lifetimes of people abusing your worth, who you are, your money, your time, your energy, all the energy vampires. Let's release all the energy vampires, everyone who's draining you, sucking you dry.
Oh, man.
Hear that for everybody here, Sarah. Yes, feel that vortex of energy just releasing. Feel it. Elizabeth, yeah. No more. We're going to create healthy boundaries. Let's bring in the frequency of healthy boundaries. The ability to speak up, show up, so that we can have what we want. Make that passion and dream come true. Be the professional, be the expert that you are, because that's truly what you want to be seen as. But you see that people don't see you that way. They use you. Certain people use you.
Well, they
And
do come to me for healing, yeah.
but they don't see you as the professional. That's why they're not paying you. They're not saying, hey, Sarah, you know what? We appreciate your time and everything you've done. Here's a donation, or here's something. Here's a gift, anything.
Okay.
Right? So let's bring that energy through to where it's been given. You are receiving an abundance. Let's bring Goddess Lakshmi through. She's here. Reset the entire family and ancestral line of receiving money, receiving abundance in all forms. We know that there's enough to go around. There's enough, and you have had enough. We leave all those old energies behind. And as you move forward, that path lights up for you to just receive, be given. And where you need to use your voice, you will, to receive. You will set that space. And the fear that you're holding on to, that they won't pay you and you won't be able to help them, because that's a fear for a lot of light workers. That, okay, what if they say no and then I don't help them, then I'll feel guilty.
That's true.
So maybe I shouldn't have charged, or I shouldn't have opened my mouth, or I shouldn't have said it.
Oh, I've had that happen lots of times. I'm still carrying guilt 10 years
No,
later.
no. Let's clear that. Let's clear that.
Okay.
It's done. It's done. Your karma with them is done then for doing things for free. Your karma is done.
Amen, amen, amen.
Yes. So all that free stuff you've given to them for lifetimes, it's finished. Now, whoever is going to come to you will come to you because they're ready to make that next move. Because if they're not paying you, they're paying me. Right? They're paying Michelle. They're paying Lydia. They're paying somebody out there to help them. And it's not that we're not helping. Money is just energy. It's just equal
Definitely.
exchange. So let's bring that energy through of equal exchange, guys, no matter what it is, whether it's money, food, I don't care what it is. There has to be equal exchange.
Yes.
Okay,
I've
so
said that for years.
yes.
When I do things like people try and get me to do a wedding for almost nothing, I'll say it's an energy exchange. You want more energy from me than that.
Yeah. If you want Sarah to put her heart into it, even though she does, but there's a part of Sarah that says, am I going to be paid for this? Am I going to be acknowledged for this? Am I going to be appreciated for this? Is
Am I
my
gonna
work
have to
going to
ne-
be seen by others?
Yeah, and am I going to have to negotiate every time and kind of with
No.
apology say, no, I can't? Yes.
Exactly. So for all of you who are negotiating constantly, let's clear that in your business, in your career, everywhere, even in your relationship. Let's clear all the negotiations. Okay, you're done negotiating. You are done. You are firm now. Let's bring in that energy of being firm. And that firmness comes from your confidence. It comes from that third chakra. Okay, so let's bring that firmness in. I want you to tighten up your abdominal area right now. Breathe into it. Breathe into the sacrum. We're moving down. Tighten that up. Tighten up your pelvis. Do a Kegel, women. Yep. Bring that energy in and up and through you. Yes. Feel connected to source right now. Feel that connection. Your crown is completely open. You're completely aligned to abundance, finances, relationships, everything that you deserve. And I want you to say, I deserve all the good in life.
I deserve all the good in life.
I will receive.
I will receive.
I deserve to receive.
I deserve to receive.
Okay. I feel like, Sarah, you found a new purpose in your life, and that is to create boundaries, number one. And you're going to see other things unfolding. I'm not to share with you what that is at this time. Your guides and my guides are preventing me from doing that.
But
So
things are looking good.
things look great.
May I offer you a very fast, and to everyone a very fast blessing?
Yes, please.
I don't have my instrument right here. So I'll just sing. May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide with you. May divine blessings illuminate your heart now and forevermore. Now and forevermore.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to leave Sarah with that today. Okay, guys.
I'm so grateful. May everyone here have received just so much blessing. You can't carry it in your arms. You need to get buckets and bags.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yes, Sarah does have a beautiful voice, and every time she hops onto any one of my calls, she provides us with that beautiful voice of hers. So thank you, Sarah. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you, ladies. All right. How's everybody doing so far? I just want to make sure as we move through these healings, more and more is coming through. And I don't know about you guys, but at least for a lot of people, I can see things are shifting. Has anybody found a shift that has happened up till this point? Has anyone shifted something that they wrote down or something that they didn't? That's what I want to know. Please write it in the comments. Or anyone want to share on video, except I don't know, maybe you might have to raise your hand like this versus have your hand raised, because I won't be able to tell the difference with the little hand raised on the top. But does anybody want to share? Remember, the more interactive you are, the more chances of you winning free sessions with me. So I'm handing out 4 or 5 sessions. I think there's like 9 total. And that gives, we have over 100 people that have registered for the retreat. So let me see, I'm just looking through. Anyone want to share? Oh, you shy beings of light. I hear somebody unmuted. Let's see. Okay, everybody just wants to write in. All right, no worries. I still love you guys.
No one has volunteered in the chat as yet.
I know, they're all just writing. It's all good. Okay, yes, shift's happening. Okay, wonderful. Anger is.
I feel more space, Dipal.
And who is
Space. Leticia Presto.
Hi, my dear. Thank you for sharing. You feel more what?
Space. Throat everywhere. More expanded.
More expanded in what sense? Can you go a little deeper? What were you?
Okay, so my body's here, but I feel more expanded, more connected.
Very good. So what I'm seeing for you is this spiritual growth. Have you been on a spiritual journey for the last 5 years or so?
A long time.
Yeah. But really in the last 5 years, it's really been a lot more. It's accelerated for
Yes.
you. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Have you done any courses like modalities?
Oh yeah, all kinds. I've done Access Consciousness. I studied with Deborah King, Dr. Karen Can.
Very
and
nice.
now I'm here.
Well, it's wonderful to have you. Yeah, I also studied with Deborah King and I met her in person.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Were you in Hawaii 2016 or something?
No.
Okay.
I've been in all the ones stateside in California, like Ojai and those places. Yeah.
Yeah. Just had one. Yeah. Ojai
Yeah.
is beautiful. Beautiful place.
Oh, beautiful. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love it. So yeah, in the last 5 years, it feels like your spiritual gifts have accelerated. There's something else being downloaded here today for you. So just be open to receiving that.
Oh yeah, when I got on the Zoom, I felt the energy. It was really intense.
Yeah.
With you all. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so hot. I had to open all the windows.
That can happen. I've got my temperature down to 67.
Yeah, it gets hot, right? When you're working with people and something comes in to help somebody, yeah, it gets really intense.
Exactly. Thank you for being here and sharing.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Okay. All right. So let's see who we can choose for a healing right now. Please do raise your hand. And if you don't know how to raise your hand, and if you're on video, then you could just raise your hand like this. And I will try to get to you. Alicia, I'm going to ask you to unmute, honey. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Okay. So, several of my intentions have been covered by all these wonderful people who shared what they needed. Um, but I did have a revelation. I have digestive parasites, and no one has ever been able to talk to me about them. And then I suddenly realized when you were talking about Sarah that people are also parasites. And I just had this connection that there are parasitic people around me that are contributing somehow to difficult digestive issues with parasites.
That's a great revelation. I love that.
Yeah, I really found it, and also also a sound healer, working with gongs basically, and I don't speak a lot. I'm mostly involved with the vibration of the sound healing instruments. So that also made me think as well that I'm somehow not voicing as much as I could or I should, and that there are blockages there.
Okay. So throughout this healing, what I want you to do, and if anyone else feels that parasite energy or even worms in your digestive system, anything happening there, we want to release that. If you feel this tugging, pulling, cramping in your digestive system, we want to work with you. I want you to hum. So what I mean by that is, like, you know how a bee like makes that sound? Okay. So I want you to do that. And the more you do it, the longer it's going to go, and you're not going to have to keep taking breaths in and out. Okay. So it might start out short, or you might be able to do it for longer. But I want you to do it just for a little bit. When you feel like you're tired, then you can stop. Okay. Because when we start the healing, I might forget what I told you to do. So just hum, okay? Because that's going to remove some of that energy from your throat, because you never were able to tell those parasitic people to scram, to go away, leave you alone. Okay? So the words you never got to use, I want you to just hum so that you can let them out. Make sense? Does it make sense? Okay.
Yes.
So, and who I'm gonna have working with you is Asha and Kim. Okay, perfect. So let me know where you guys are guided to go, and you can start there.
I'm guided to go to her solar plexus to increase her ability to express herself more, and also to strengthen that area to help with the digestive issues that Sarah's experiencing.
Perfect.
So Alicia's experiencing, I'm sorry.
Perfect. And Kim?
Okay, not to sound too obvious, but the throat chakra, I'll work on her throat chakra, and then I'm gonna work on calling in help for instilling healthy boundaries for her. And I'm hearing past life, but I can't see what it is yet. So I'll just keep being open to what there's some presenting past life coming. And when I see it, if it gives messages, I'll let y'all know.
Okay, and I'm getting vagus nerve, so I'm going to work on the vagus nerve so that we can really push those parasites out of your digestive system and really reconnect. Give me just a moment. I'm just going to close my doors. Alicia, how are you feeling, honey?
I've been humming and appreciating the vibration throughout my whole body. So I feel like, I'm vibrating from the top to the bottom, and the energy feels really intense and really uplifting.
So what's happened is like these parasites, they've made this big cluster. And what happened is that I removed it. Okay. I removed the energy so that now they're just dead. Okay. So I'm just dissolving them. But it's also these people, like you keep feeling like these people who are like, they're like leeches, right? Like they drain, like they suck and suck and suck. But even when they're not, you can still feel like that's happening to you. So you continue to build these parasites energetically too, not just physically, but energetically, because of the fear. Okay, so there's a big fear around it. So we're just going to clear it. And your connection to them from all lifetimes. They're coming in from your dad's side too, and it feels like family members. Does that resonate?
I think from not immediate, but I think from the past,
Okay.
definitely.
All right, let's ground her energies. All right, input, and what can she do to move further? It came.
Okay, so the past life that came through was very tribal. She was in a circle and she was playing her music and she was loving her life. And then slave traders came, took her away from her people. So there was the sadness, and I pulled all that out. And then I went in and pulled off the shackles that were around her throat and neck, that were all the shackles off the feet and the hands. So that could be a representation of parasitic energy. Well, so sovereignty, healthy boundaries came in. We worked on healthy boundaries, sovereignty, and just realizing that she's free, that you're free, that you're free. That came in very strongly. But the being taken away from her family, that was something heavy that I pulled off too. That was a weird thing affecting.
Does that resonate with you, Alicia?
Yes, it does. And over the last few weeks, I had this word coming towards me, abandonment. So that makes perfect sense, that if my family was ripped away from me, I was abandoned, or I felt abandonment. So that's really powerful for me. It's all kind of coming into a circle.
Good. Asha?
Alicia, while I was working with you, I know Dipal mentioned this, but I just want to reiterate, there was a lot of like stuck energy in your solar plexus, heavy, dense energy. And I feel like you were clearing it, but something that you were doing were bringing back this energy or causing it to just be stuck in that area. What I feel guided to let you know two things. Wear the color yellow. That is the color to strengthen your self-confidence, strengthen your power. And yet yellow is also a happy color, a color of joy, to help you express yourself and build up that confidence. And I also feel, the second thing I also feel to let you know is to chant the mantra Ram, RAM. So Ram, Ram. So chant that a couple times per day, and I also feel that helps. That would help you strengthen that that area, that solar plexus.
That's interesting you said that, Asha, because I just now remembered I saw Yamaya around her as one of her protectors, and Yamaya is about wearing yellow. So that's very cool.
Thank you so much. All right. I hope that helps, Alicia.
Yes, thank you so much for the input. It's really wonderful. It's overwhelming, and I like to know I have somewhere to go with this.
Yeah, it's really important. So thank you so much. Yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for being the light. All right, beautiful. Thank you, ladies. One of the comments is, let's see, my left middle finger is broken from walking the big mean dog. So this helped lighten up. That's what Elizabeth says. Okay, and Anna says, I'm still feeling unbalanced on the right side of my body, feeling pain in my right hip and right hand. Okay, Anna, so that's going to go away. It will move out. It's just showing up saying, okay, that right side of the body is your masculine side. And it's showing that you are resilient and that it's coming through in a different way. So allow it to come through. And I want you to tell yourself, I am resilient. I own my resilience. And let's see if by the end of today, because we still have 3.5 hours to go or so. So there's a lot of healings to be done, ladies and gentlemen. And so we want to make sure that you are feeling better by the end. And if you feel the energies continue on to tomorrow, that is perfectly fine. Just know that it is stuff coming to the surface. Okay. When you come to retreats like this, stuff comes to the surface, and we all know that. So, all right. Awesome. 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 Before we, go ahead, Asha.
I just wanted to just comment too, just looking at all the comments on the chat here. I noticed that a lot of folks are also resonating with similar issues that we're working on. So that's good. I'm glad that everyone's benefiting all round.
Exactly. Thank you. And thank you for checking on that. Also, let's go ahead and grab one more person that needs healing before we go to lunch. So let's see who else needs a healing. Okay, so it's interesting because I'm getting a few of you, which can happen. And you might all have the same thing happening. Tammy, unmute yourself. Lily, unmute yourself. Tammy, tell us what's going on. Tammy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I'm just fatigued. Recently I put my notice in at work to be PRN because I've been a nurse for over 25 years and I feel drained. And feel like nursing is a really hard position. Like maybe it's making me increase my cortisol levels and draining me energy wise. And I just feel like I'm not taking care of myself. And I feel like I keep gaining weight, which I don't know if that's the cortisol, but like I went to try some clothes on and I was like, I look 9 months pregnant. So it's bad. And I don't really eat that much. So it's ridiculous. I'm kind of thinking I need to go vegetarian and not eat meat and fat, sugary things and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. And Lily, what's going on with you, honey? Lily?
I have fibromyalgia, and it's causing me a lot of anxiety and depression.
Okay.
And a lot of pains in my knees. And it's really interesting because I'm always falling on my knees. I always feel like I have to because I'm falling on my knees all the time, and I don't know what that's all about, but it's got to be some spiritual, I don't know, something.
You keep surrendering.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. So let's have Kim and Lydia work on Lily, and Asha and Michelle work on Tammy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a weight clearing for everyone. Okay, we're going to do like a mini liposuction. So you might feel all this weight just falling off. Okay, and a lot of people will experience the weight coming off now, or within the next couple of days or by tomorrow. So please, please, please take care of yourself and your energy. Drink a lot of water. One of the things, if you are trying to lose weight, is, be mindful, right? We all want to lose weight, right? And the thing is that, yes, energy healing is a part of it to heal and clear what we've shoved down within us and within ourselves. However, there's also the responsibility of us to not load ourselves up with junk food, sugar, and all that stuff, but also be mindful of what we are eating and consuming. If we're not eating enough, our body will use the fat storage. Okay. If we're eating too little, right, that's going to be a problem. But if we're eating too much, that's also going to be a problem. So what I want you to do is I'm going to ask you that the weight that you are, multiply that by 10, and that should be your calorie count for the day. Okay. You should get enough calories. Your body needs it, but not bad calories. Okay. If you look, like the other day, I was looking at syrups or even lattes, 350 calories in a latte. And that's not even adding the sweeteners. So all of us Starbucks queens and kings, we need to be mindful of what we're putting in our body. And we need to make those changes. Okay, I'd love to tell you that, oh, I'm going to take it all off for you, but energetically, what you've stuffed down, yes, but what you put in your mouth, I can't help you with that. But we can train your mind, right? We can train any addiction. Okay, so I'm going to start clearing weight. And ladies, where are you going to be at for Tammy, and the other two ladies for Lily? Please just share with me really quick.
For Tammy, I'm guided to work on her root chakra to help her with eating and making right choices for with her nutrition.
Perfect.
For Tammy, may I ask a quick question, Tammy?
Yes.
Are you premenopause or going through menopause?
I'm sure I'm 48 years old.
Okay, then you answered
feel
my
it.
question. Yes, go ahead, I'm sorry. Tell me what you feel, please.
Okay.
You said, I feel.
Oh, do you mean how I feel right now?
I asked if you were going through menopause and you said, yes, I'm 48, I feel, and I'm sorry.
Well, like, for example, I'm still on my period, but I haven't started my period. It feels like it's just sitting there and it won't start. And I just feel fatigued all the time. And I just feel like I bloat up and I mean, I don't feel like I eat that much and I just get fatter and fatter.
Right, you don't. It's your hormones that are out of whack.
Right. That
I'm
I
gonna-
think that I definitely could agree with that 100%.
I'm gonna work on your sacral and your adrenals. And
Okay.
then I'll give you some recommendations at the end, because I already felt everything about you, but I want to do your healing first.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Zena, can you please work on Lily? We lost you for a little bit, Zena, so thank you for coming back.
Yes, I'm gonna work on her knees. I'm directed to go to the spine, L5.
All right, Lydia, who are you working on, Lily?
On Lily, yes.
Okay, perfect.
So for me, I'm feeling called to go to the heart line. It is distorted. There's that disharmony all over the body and kind of like a lack of purpose. So I'm gonna work on that for now.
It feels multi-dimensional. Work through different dimensions.
Okay.
Asha, you're good? Lily, are you able to stand up, or it's hard for you to stand up? All right, perfect. So now allow your body to move however it needs to. Okay. Sometimes rocking, it'll rock. And for anyone else who's dealing with fibromyalgia, weight, hormones, be open to receiving this. You can stand up or sit down, but you've already said yes, so the energy is flowing through. Remember, if you're standing up, you'll feel that energy, just like Anna Maria. She's moving, and allow your body to move. Don't stay too stern. Allow your spine to flow as Zena's working on your spine. Spinal release allows that spine to move and entrain your body and really allow that flow. And I'm working on weight loss. So I'm doing that liposuction and sucking all that excess energy, all the excess negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, limiting beliefs you've been holding on to, lifetimes, dimensions, space, time, all of that being released. Feel it just coming off of you, melting away. Bringing peace into your body. We got to calm down those nerves, that nervous system, all the branching of those nerves that goes down into the belly area. Let's get the circulation going and blast those cells that have created such mass. It's just energy. Let's release that energy now. You don't have to hold on to it. You don't have to feel like you need to protect yourself from anyone. You don't need to feel like you need to look a certain way to feel better. Let's clear everything that's been in the media, everything people have said to you, all the judgments, criticisms, behind your back, in front of you, to your face. Anything about you that you have said to yourself about your weight or about how you look, your body image. Let's clear that now. And I want you to say to yourselves, I am beautiful. I shed all that I no longer need. I am beautiful. I shed all that I no longer need. And for those that are underweight, we are bringing in the natural growth hormones that are needed in order to balance weight, whether you need to increase or decrease. Now let's go ahead and clear any addictions. Anywhere where you think you don't need to eat, that is not proper weight loss. If you're going to do something on a physical level, . all the stress. Let's rebalance all the stress. Let go of all the stress. Just hand it over to us. We'll transmute that energy. Just let go. Every one of you, just let go the stress. You're done. This is your self-care time. In the next 6 hours, all these 6 hours that you're spending on you, that is your self-care. Congratulate yourself. Be grateful and let go. Cutting all the cords, millions of cords attached to all of you from lifetimes. So far, I'm getting 6.2 trillion cords right now for everyone collectively. So I'm releasing them, asking Archangel Michael to be here right now and help me guide this, taking away all those cords that are attached into your cells. All the people whose energies you're taking on, generational, in womb. We just clear all of that, where you made contracts with all the weight that you're going to carry for your family. You let it go now. Feel that weight just shedding and coming off of you from your arms, your legs, your waist, your back. Feel the tightening and toning. One thing I do want you to do right now is go just a little bit back, tighten up that lower belly, go just bend a little bit backwards and then up. So you're not going too far back, you're going just a little bit, just enough to feel that stretch right in the belly and come back up. This is releasing the energy from the navel, the solar plexus, and the sacrum. All right, we're going to allow that energy to continue. Lily and Tammy, how are you doing so far?
Seems okay.
Okay, are you feeling anything?
No, but sometimes I can be very sensitive, other times not.
Okay, any messages coming up for you? Any thoughts, feelings, emotions, or memories? Okay, no problem. Lily?
It's interesting. I saw myself as an African-American woman in another life. So I wonder if that has something to do with what I'm going through now.
Yes, and so let's go ahead and release that energy, that lifetime, and bring your body from that lifetime, because it had been through a lot of trauma, a lot of wear and tear is what I'm getting. And so let's bring that part of your body at the time of death to completion. We carry these things forward, especially diseases, karmically into the next lifetime, especially if previous lifetimes have not been completed. So let's go ahead, and as I'm completing this for you, we want to go ahead and really ignite the cells, your immune system, because everywhere you were made very weak in previous lifetimes. You were weakened, you were beaten, you were scarred. You carry those scars and wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just dissolving this. Zena, what are you getting, honey?
I got a vector.
Okay.
To her niece, I got it on her head, in her head, the middle part. So I removed it. I asked the permission from my body, and I received a yes. So I removed it. And but I suggest to do yoga. It would be good for your knees.
Okay, Asha, Michelle.
Um,
Tammy,
Go ahead.
okay, thank you, Michelle.
Uh-huh.
For Tammy, just cleared a lot of energy in her first chakra, her root chakra. I felt like her energy needed to be grounded for her to feel more stable, more empowered, more motivated to actively make right choices. And I do feel a lot of energy cleared in that root chakra. One thing I'd like to ask you, Tammy, is do you practice meditation regularly or on a daily basis?
I do not. Mm-mm.
I feel guided to let you know or ask you, and it could be a very quick meditation as you start your day, first thing in the morning, or as part of your morning routine. If you can take just a couple of minutes, even 5 minutes is more than enough to just sit still in peace and take a few breaths in and out just to calm and relax your mind as you start your day. And I feel that would help you with your stress and help you feel more empowered to tackle your day.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Tammy, the recommendations that I had for you is you need to look for natural progesterone cream, but it has to be USP grade.
Okay.
And you should follow what it says to do with that. Make sure it is USP grade, not just regular crap. It has to be USP grade.
Okay.
You definitely need to look into magnesium. Lily does as well. There's a fantastic book called The Magnesium Miracle by Dr. Carolyn Dean. And she has tons of information also on her site about things like that.
Okay.
And the mantra for you is, I am beautiful just as I am. And you keep saying that to yourself over and over again.
Well, I agree with the magnesium. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the product Calm Magnesium.
It's fantastic. Yes.
And I do that, but is that not enough, or should I do it more often? Because I try to drink it daily.
How
But
much are you taking?
I usually don't take it regularly. I'll take it like when I feel like I'm constipated or something, or my muscles hurt, because I do get pain in my muscles because I have really tight muscles in my butt and everything. And
yes, you don't have enough magnesium. You're not doing it like you should. I again suggest the book and or her website. She's brilliant, and I've been taking her products for years.
Okay.
Because I can tell you everything, but I'm not a medical doctor, so I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. But also don't forget the natural progesterone cream, USP grade, because you're heading into some major things. Yes.
Oh,
So,
no, don't say that.
it's not bad. It's you're going through a transition. Does that make sense? You're going through a transition, and you need to help your body make it through peaceably. You don't want to have the extra added stress. You already have enough. So you want to make it comfortable. You also want to be able to sleep. You also want to be able to not have night sweats. You also want to be able to do all the other different things. So checking into natural progesterone, Dr. John Lee is excellent information. His products are fantastic as well.
Okay.
And those are all things that will help you.
Beautiful. Lily, I want you to just do this mudra, and I want you to do that every day, 45 minutes, 5 minutes each time, like just throughout your day, whenever you remember. It should add up to 45 minutes. It's going to help with depression. It's going to help with anxiety. It's going to help with the pain. Okay.
Dipal, I also have a message for her, for Lily.
Yep.
So I got the message that your intuition is increasing, and to trust it and to focus on the best possible outcome. And if you can get quartz, the crystal quartz, because it's the master healer, it will help you balance your body, and it will harmonize your chakras and increase your energy, positive energy. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go ahead, Kim.
Oh, okay. I have a question for Lily. I don't know if this is energetic or physically, but they're talking about clutter. Where are you on clutter? They're talking, and I cleared a lot of emotional, energetic clutter, but how is the physical?
Clutters, energetic clutters. Is that what you
Well,
meant?
I'm asking, do you need to do a little clutter clearing? Because sometimes that affects people's energy. Where are you with that?
I'm sorry. I also have tinnitus and I don't hear well. So I'm sorry.
No worries. No worries. Well, I did lots of clearing on you.
Okay.
That kind of fits for me. I have a lot of clutter in my bedroom.
Okay, well, I'm hearing very loudly, and probably it was for you too. So we'll talk about it, but yeah, if we can, I'm working right now on getting rid of my clutter, but getting rid of clutter will really definitely help.
Yes. So I want you guys to really, think about these things that we're talking about. Think about the things that are coming through as you're trying to lose weight, get better, heal yourselves, clutter, quartz, all these things that the healers are giving you. There's so many options, right? And if something resonates with you, please go ahead and utilize it. Okay. Lori says, yes, lots of fabulous information and grateful for you guys. And today you're so welcome. So what we're going to do is now we're going to take a break. Okay. We're going to take our lunch break. Let me go ahead and do one thing before we do that. All right. So we are going to take a break, and it's going to be 45 minutes, and then we will reconvene. And when we reconvene, I can tell there'll be more energy that's going to be coming through, different energy. And one of the things that I do want to address is cancer. So if there's anyone who does have cancer or tumors or cysts, I would love to work on you. So make sure you raise your hand. I'm going to put everyone's hands down if I can. I don't know if I could, but just put your hands down right now. And that way, if you've already had a healing with us one-on-one, then I know. And then you can raise your hands again when we come back. Okay, guys? So I want to say thank you so much for being here for the first half of our beautiful gathering and event. And we will see you in just a little bit. Okay. So 1:15, we will start back. Right. Lots of love and light, and I'm going to pause the recording.